the Steelers had October 6th. Cowboys gonna whip the Steelers ass.
Check. Welcome to Set Your Lineup, episode 11. To my far right, I got who?
The People's Champ, the number one.
This your boy.
Man, what?
I'm sorry.
We talking about in studio. We talking about
Okay. I'm sorry.
In the mansion. To my far right, we got who?
The People's Champ, the number one seed. Checking in.
It's your boy DSPN live and direct.
It's your guy Gino, aka the light skin Keith Sweat.
Keith Sweat.
Who got? In the polo, who you is, man?
Man, you already know my mic sound nice. This is no other than Trigger Man Joe. Sleep with the trigger, hand on the 9. Hey.
Grady, who are you?
You know who I am.
Oh,
I am Clutch, aka Domino. And for all of you who don't know, X marks the spot.
Pause.
Dez Bryant.
Treasure chest.
And we got one last verse.
Hey, yo, it's unpredictable. Like I always say, I did what they thought I wasn't going to do and say what they thought I wasn't going to say. And for this show, since we're doing it live and direct, it's for my homeboy who just got Max Kellerman off the show. And that's my boy, Bronco Nation. Shout out to Bronco Nation. You just got Max Kellerman. That man, Stephen A. Smith, you. That's how we do it on this show. You don't show up, we go expose you. You got everything to do. You just got, that man just Sterling. I mean, what's his name? Shannon Sharp, you. Hey, put your glasses back on. That's what you should do.
Unpredictable, baby. Unpredictable.
Why you saying y'all, bro?
I got a reputation.
I said unpredictable. I didn't say y'all. I said unpredictable.
Yeah, he's
damn, that beard look nice. Ooh, look at that shit.
Man,
I'm sorry.
Cause
no diddy.
You gotta wait 2 minutes to cuss on YouTube.
Oh, right.
On OnlyFans.
Hey.
How y'all week was on your robots? The people that's not in the building. How y'all week was?
Well, my week was good. My week was good. I hit a couple parlays, so my week was good. You know, and DSPN, I need some information, man. Some bets from you, man. But you ain't never on here, so shit.
Yeah. Hey, I had a good week. I had my son, my youngest, my last one to graduate high school. Just blessed to have 2 daughters graduate from college, 2 sons graduate from high school. Just leading them down the right path. So,
that's a part there. That's a part of that shit right there. That's good.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I really got emotional because as my son was crossing that stage, I just realized for the first time in my adult life, next month I'm going to get a full check that doesn't have any unnatural deductions. Shout out to me. Woo! Hey, I'm gonna take my set.
Hell yeah.
Self-love is the best love, they say.
Hey, yo.
Since 21, good Lord. Child support. Even when they misplace the child support, they still blame me, and it comes out my check. I ain't never seen that before. I owe 600. I think you need to find it.
What did they find one you got out that ain't been found yet, like Drake?
Oh, they gotta strap me to that chair because I ain't taking no more tests.
Why do you need white man paperwork?
Them taxes way too high. You need to cut it.
Who are you? My name is Clutch.
AKA Gumbo.
Check it. We are saying Happy Memorial Day.
Whoa.
Well, how you
Memorial
doing?
Day. What happened in front of Happy Memorial Day, man?
Oh, we can't say Happy Memorial Day is when the soldiers that's been killed in the battle.
Well, what on my check it said. Oh,
Well,
so what you say?
salute.
Yeah.
So they were honoring Memorial.
Honor, man.
Honor, man. You know, something like that. But not happy. I felt what you were saying, but a lot of vets, man, you know, they spaz out when they hear something like that. Because we're so conditioned to say happy anniversary, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, and happy Thanksgiving, happy 4th of July.
Happy Falcons Day, which we never get. So salute to the fallen soldiers, those who sacrificed their lives. We appreciate you. The families that had to go through a lot. Know somebody personally whose family went through transition. So we're going to say salute. I'm glad that we were corrected because we all are part of constructive criticism. But salute to all our fallen soldiers that sacrificed their lives.
No doubt. Well said.
Google told me Happy Memorial Day this morning. That's where I went from. But
I'm a light skinned dude. Believe everything Google say.
Okay. Oh, you want?
Hey, man.
Hey,
you can't argue with facts, man.
Hey, quit yelling in your microphone, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, sir.
Why you got that sweater on, man? In this Memorial Day weekend.
I'm trying not to be triggered, man. I'm trying to be me. I'm trying to. Y'all won't let me be me. Y'all won't let me be great. So I'm trying to keep
What top of your head? What top of your head that pause?
Oh, there it is.
Are we gonna do a show today? We did a lot to do this.
Yeah. Waiting on you, the moderator.
Yeah, I see where y'all at right now, y'all. It got 90 degrees today. Y'all got a little summertime vibe down. People get knocked out though. When the heat get up.
I'm on some undisclosed drugs. You know, I'm a guinea pig for this new drug. So, you know, I'm trying to survive.
You must be relaxing.
So check it. We're gonna talk about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. It seems like every show we're talking about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark and the WNBA.
And why is that? Inquiring minds want to know.
Everybody else is. They say like NFL Countdown or whatever. The WNBA about to have a show. So we're supporting our sisters in sports and pushing it, and it's interesting. DSPN. What updates does DSPN have on the Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark?
So I heard that it may be a bounty out for the rookies in the WNBA, possibly.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard something like that too. Yeah.
You see Caitlin Clark running through screens that turn into brick walls. We saw Angel Reese get choke slammed out the air yesterday. And I mean,
no retaliation.
Angel Reese took it on the chin. She said, the league ain't supposed to like me. We ain't supposed to be friends. I'm here to compete.
Yeah.
And I think she got the girl frustrated yesterday. And Miss Bronner, she showed that she couldn't deal with frustration. Emotions got into it.
Yeah, that what happened to me. Hooking up this equipment for today's show. Shout out to the producer.
Shout out to the producer. Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Light
What?
Run the world.
Test. What?
I ain't cheating. I was looking at something else. Hey, the only thing I don't understand is this, and I think
what did it doing on your phone? Go ahead.
I ain't no Diddy. Take that back. I don't get the WNBA as a whole because I was listening to speak the other day with Emmanuel Acho, and he was just giving up some numbers and saying how 2 years ago the WA increased a lot of things by 40%, but with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, everything increased by 400%. So a lot of times when NBA players or whatever would say what can help the game, when the ladies felt insulted when they say lower the rims and all this stuff, you have two people that are coming into the league that's giving you excitement, and instead of just taking it and taking advantage of it, you got charter flights. I know we got LeBron on his podcast talking about it. We got all these different shows talking about the WNBA. And I'll be honest, for the first time, I start tuning in just to see what they're doing, how they're doing at halftime and the stats. And instead of embracing it and saying let's ride their coattails so we can all win, it's like they're damaging the product, because if they're setting brick walls and she goes down, or Angel Reese goes down like the other night, the ratings are going to drop, and now you're going to start losing money again. So to me, like they said, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And right now, they're making dollars, but they're making no sense. Let the ladies shine. You still want to win a game. Look at Wembley. He was in the running for Defensive Player of the Year. He was the Rookie of the Year. 21-10, whatever he was averaging, we talked about him, but the Spurs lost. Let them shine. Just make sure the team lose. Everybody win. It's a win-win.
Trigger. Unpredictable. I agree with you 100%, 100%, because I said it back in a previous episode. So we need to go back and look at that clip. But I said exactly what you said. When Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese come in, don't try to beat these girls up. Play them hard and let them shine.
I mean, which way? You said don't try to beat them up, but play them hard. Well, make your mind up.
What you say, light skin?
GMX, make your mind. He got the GMX chain.
No,
TMX. You said play hard or what? What are you saying? Play hard.
I said play them hard, but let them get off. You ain't gotta intentionally try to knock them to the ground.
How can you do both? How can you do both, bro?
What you mean? You got to be disciplined.
Yeah, play them hard, but let them get off.
Exactly.
Let them get buggy with playing hard, man. What are you talking about? You okay?
23 positions in a one night stand.
You see, you're a young boy. You don't understand about how to sacrifice something to get something.
I understand that,
So,
but I'm saying
all these veterans in the WNBA, they need to sacrifice their pride, let their pride go, play hard, let them girls get off, because come next year when they go back to the CBA or whatever it is, they're gonna get a lot more money. If Caitlin Clark is losing, Angel Reese is losing.
I understand.
Like you said earlier, those ratings are gonna go down.
I don't want to hear none of that. Yeah, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, they're bringing the audience, but they could have been marketed better with the players that they got, because Caitlin Clark, she's marketable because she can shoot a three from half court. I get it. Steph Curry changed the game. I get that. But it's other players.
He ruined the game.
That are in the league that are marketable. That okay. You saying just give it to them.
Yeah.
Just give it to them.
Yeah.
DSPN, one question. The two that came out this year into the WNBA, has anybody before them had the market ability that these two girls have?
So why did they choose Sabrina to shoot in the 3-point contest against Steph Curry?
Did they have a what?
Because she's a shooter.
No. You said did they have a what? I can't hear.
I'm asking you.
You said any other players
Answer my question.
Danny
what was your question?
The question is, has anyone before those two? I know it's probably some different eras. Anybody before Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese has had marketability before they came?
I thought you said marketability instead of marketability.
Well, still, to answer your question, go back
Yes
and
or
look
no?
at some.
Yes
Yes.
or no?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
I
But
mean,
did they get
are
it?
there any stable ability players that play every game?
What?
Any stable ability players?
Well,
Stability, man.
I'll say it this way. I'm gonna give you two groups, right? And let me just see. We're looking at a talent base. Nobody say that they were the most talented. We just said the most marketable, and it's a difference. And what
It's
happened
a
is this:
business. It's a business.
the WNBA can't choose who to market the people, the viewing public, and for some reason they're watching these two. I'm watching, and so I can give you a team right now. The first team is actually better than the second team, but if I give you this starting five of, we're going to say Tim Duncan, we're going to say Klay Thompson, Kawhi, Stockton, right? Before I even go any further, and Rudy Gobert, I would say Tumbo. They're all great. I think most of them are Hall of Famers, but we don't want to see them because there's no excitement. They don't say nothing. They don't draw anything because everything they do is quiet. Tim Duncan he probably would be one of the greatest players ever if he was marketable, but he doesn't say anything. His game is actually boring.
Yeah, that's like Sylvester versus KD in a Sylvester versus our homeboy KD in a fantasy basketball championship. So.
Yeah, but
boring.
But look, I can give you five people, and the legacy of these five are not as good as the legacy of the five before. But we can go with Sean Kemp, Blake Griffin, Vince Carter. We can go with a nice little guard. We can go with a group that's exciting because they're going to put fans in the seat because we want to see the athleticism. And so the thing about it is that people are intrigued by this. They're not the best. They're not even the best two to ever come out to me. I still go back with all respect to Cheryl Miller, Cheryl Swoops, and that crew because they started it. But it's something about these two that people are drawn to. Just like we talk about Bronny. I still don't think he's a second round pick, but they kept showing Bronny because that's where the mainstream media, that's where the followers and all those, they're following him.
Facts. The NIL, it's hard to find out who
That's why I say it's a business. So those two is good. They are good for business.
Yeah. If I'm an NBA team and I'm a playoff team that's like I would say Boston, Dallas, Denver, a team that you picking late in the first round anyway, and there's a good chance you probably go trade the pick. I would go get Bronny because he's going to put people in the seats, and we're going to have more people watching. Now, do I think he's worth it? Hell no. Let's get that straight. But if I'm a businessman, if I'm the Pelicans or somebody who's trying to build a franchise, hell no. But if I'm trying to put people in the seats to generate a buzz, I would draft them if I'm in the late 20s.
Especially in a small market. I mean,
if I'm the Pelicans, go get them.
Yeah, that's a small market.
And get rid of Zion.
Why are you looking like that, man? You all right?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah,
you want Jared Burton for the Celtics?
I'm just gonna wait till you get there.
Oh, okay.
Stay on top.
No. His ass getting killed. His ass getting killed.
Hey man, hey, you ain't on the camera, man. We Invisible Dad. We finna let Champ talk. Go ahead, Champ.
Well, I think what I see going on in those games is they taking hard fouls, cheap shots at the two girls. Like I said, on both of them been choke slammed just about. Reese didn't hit the flow, but Caitlin was choke slammed. She said they hit the flow last week. And then in the Caitlin Clark situation, I've also noticed that they don't pass her the ball like they're supposed to. She could be out there wide open, set up for a three, and the guard will take it on into the basket and triple team and throw up some fluke mess. And so they just right now they just got it out for those two players. They don't want them two to outshine the rest of the league.
I mean, you do got to realize that they are actually the highest paid players in the league, even though they are rookies.
Yeah. I understand.
Have they paid their dues?
It's jealousy involved. I think,
Absolutely.
Of course, but if I'm those other ladies, I'm gonna ride that coattail and I'm gonna come up too and get some of that money.
Yeah, if I'm the other ladies I'm a bust Kate Clark every time I see her.
Hey, know what that remind
I'm
me
a
of?
bust Angel Reese every time I see her.
You're not a smart businessman, then.
No, that's good for business.
Hey, let me speak before I say this. Trigger warning to any females that's watching. So women and men are wired differently. If me and Joe are rivals, you know what? Let me just bag it up. If the
You and
let's
Easy
see. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. Name 2 players in the league that don't like each other. In the NBA league right now, they don't like each other.
Draymond, let's just start Draymond and whoever.
Rudy Gobert.
Draymond and everybody else.
Draymond and Rudy Gobert is a perfect topic. They don't like each other. And every time Draymond get a chance, he's going to speak on it. And anytime Rudy Gobert can say something back, he does. But they don't like each other. But as men, they know that this is a business. So they can market that matchup. Ain't nobody coming to no game to look for Draymond. Ain't nobody coming to a game to look for Rudy Gobert. But guess what? When Minnesota and Golden State play each other, I guarantee you everybody be tuned in to see if a fight break out. Everybody gonna be tuned in to see if Rudy Gobert gonna choke slam him back.
What the hell are you talking about?
No, I'm saying follow.
What the hell are you talking about?
They can market
over here.
No, but know what you can market?
You let the man talk to you like that. We ain't having no, man, I'm telling you.
Hey, well, how about this? I'm gonna take that same analogy.
Man,
right? Let's go back to the
put me to sleep.
When Cleveland came back 3-1. Draymond kicked the guy from OKC in his private twice. No suspension. Draymond kicked somebody else. No suspension. Choked Rudy Gobert. No suspension. On the ground, did that to LeBron. Suspension. It's not what you do, it's who you do it to. And as soon as they saw him touch the king, they got rid of him. So they protected the king because regardless if they about the outcome, they knew the finals numbers were dwindling. They waited for something to go on. They suspended Draymond. They gave the Cleveland Cavaliers hope. And that's why you had the high ratings for Game 7. And what I'm saying is that you got to protect the ladies. You got to protect them. Hey, Joe, how about this? We got sons right around 20. Most they bigger than us. But I saw this right here.
Oh, okay.
I saw this on Instagram. I was looking for what a man. The pop said, "Hey, my son said he can whoop me," and the guy said, "You know what? You're 20. You're full of energy, and with my asthma, you probably can whoop me." He said, "But when you win, where you go stay? How you go eat?" He said, "So that's the part you got to figure out." And what I'm saying is that they can hurt them, but as soon as one of them young ladies go down, if both go down today, nobody's watching the WNBA, and that goes by the numbers the last 20-something years. So,
exactly.
that's all we're saying.
Exactly.
All right.
So GSPN, what the hell you was talking about? I don't listen.
Look what happened with Aaron Rodgers when
Don't
he got
even
hit.
care.
NFL say no more hits. Protect your investment. That's all we're saying. We can't hit the quarterback, but guess what? That's who Jordan up. That's where the money at. Where the money reside?
So if the marketability, everybody knows sex sales and things of that nature, and a lot of people don't watch the NBA for sexual appetite or whatever they call it.
I'm tuned in at the WNBA and they outfits.
Oh, okay.
As they walk in. Y'all didn't see the Las Vegas Aces in their uniform and the way they came in?
Yeah.
I haven't watched this in 97.
Go check it out. They had going all over ESPN.
Shout out to Tia Cooper, man.
That nigga said 97.
I watched the first 2 years. I was excited. After that, but I've been watching it this year. I want to see what they gonna do.
Get Tia Cooper back in the league. But look, are we correcting it at Taya Cooper? But we're gonna say what Siri say. We're gonna at the end of the show, we're gonna put $50 a piece, and we're gonna say I'm gonna call her. I know a little brother. We're gonna call her and see what her name is.
Siri can't even say your name.
Listen.
Call who? What you talking about now?
Yeah,
man.
what you talking about?
They treating them young ladies the way you treated Bronco Nation on the show.
Listen, first of all, I did not.
Oh, My bad.
Y'all had to pull your names in the pot. Suggestion box. Listen, I want to see if he watched the show. All right. Never mind.
I haven't seen this.
Hold on, I want to talk about this viral WNBA clip of spicy interaction between two players has fans hot and bothered. The Indiana Fever lost to the Connecticut Sun during a WNBA game Tuesday night, but the interaction between former teammates and former girlfriends. Come on, you know everything. Dejanay.
Oh yeah. Dejanay, picked up by her waist. Yeah.
If she walked past you in the background, you wouldn't know who that was. Yeah, Dejanay. Dejanay and Alyssa Smith, they captured attention online. 24-second clip circulated on social media. Carrington grabbing the rebound only to be, as the announcer put it, tapped from behind by Smith. Smith then helps her opponent up by the waist and walks away. Did y'all see that?
I saw it. Yeah.
No,
and then she blocked the shot. She blocked the shot, and then the other girl's teammate came over to her, and she stepped in and said, "Nah, we're not doing that right now." So yeah, I saw it.
Was Angel Reese involved in that?
Nope,
I didn't see it. See,
so but the TikTok streets are very interested now on WNBA players dating each other, and it gets spicy.
I mean, it's a lot of WNBA relationships.
Yeah.
Does anybody go with Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark?
No, not that we know of.
So he's saying only Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese get the attention.
I mean, well, I don't know too many that are gonna go with Caitlin Clark. Antonio Brown and holler she look like Mel Gibson. All these.
It's my Bankrupt Brown.
Bankrupt
Brown.
That should be a lesson. 30 million, you acting a fool, getting your feet plastered.
Let's go ahead and talk about that. That was in the clip in the chamber. Let's talk about AB going bankrupt. Anybody got anything to say on that?
Yeah, I think you need to make another rap video, and then maybe he'll lose even more money.
You know what? That goes back to two things I tell my students. The good Lord gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. Use it in that order. And also, when people are trying to educate you, listen to learn, not listen to respond. Because guess what happened? He responded every time. Then people sign his checks. One thing about me, guess what? I'm a little ignorant. I'd be ready to go off on anybody. But when I'm at work, how may I help you? I put my little top hat on with my cane, tap WB, because I'm going to get paid. I'm going to do what I got to do for 3 years, 60 million. And after the 60 million, then I'm going to go on the sideline and take my stuff off. That is the definition of a fool. I hope he watching. You are an idiot.
I think
straight idiot. The man, he need help.
Where you gonna get it from? He ain't got no money to get it.
I think he got some creditors that he owes some money to. And and them, I think he just filed a bankrupt to keep from doing that. That's what I think he's doing.
30 million?
I don't think he broke like that.
So let's just do a little. We in class today, I guess. A quick lesson is for people that desire to be financially stable and all of that in their future. Bankruptcy don't always mean broke.
Thanks.
That's right.
Bankruptcy sometimes mean that you're a little bit smarter than the person next to you. Even though it says Antonio Brown is bankrupt, when they said Donald Trump went bankrupt, it wasn't Donald Trump. They just put his name in front, but it was actually one of Donald Trump's businesses that was bankrupt. But just because it was attached to him, they just wanted to put that as the headline. It sells a little bit better. So saying Antonio Brown is bankrupt instead of one of his businesses or ventures is bankrupt, just sound better to say Antonio Brown.
That sounds good for a man made 50 million.
Did 50 Cent file bankruptcy?
Yeah.
Yes, he has.
Then Shadur Sanders, man, filing bankruptcy.
Shiloh, not Shadur, Shiloh.
Oh, Shiloh.
Yeah.
Thank you. Correction day. They had a picture of I don't know which one. One of them was on
No,
BMF.
it was shallow. It was shallow for
Shiloh was on
altercation
BMF.
he had. Yeah, altercation he had on at a high school game. Or so I don't know what it was. Yeah, shallow.
Yeah, so it seemed like they were playing a smart role, just filing bankruptcy. My cousins, y'all do it all the time. My other brothers, if you get what I'm saying, y'all do it all the time. The wife buy up all the stuff, then the husband file bankruptcy, and keep going like that. So I think AB was playing the game. What do y'all think? So y'all think he tapped out?
I think he playing the game. Like y'all think he got CTE. He do for real got CTE, but he got a few chromosomes left working.
What you think, champ? You think he tapped out like
Nah,
Mayweather?
ain't no way. I got him at from my investigation. I got him at making about 88 million over a 12-year career. So, how
much of that he spent?
You think?
I think Antonio Brown a moocher because he just
Yeah,
kept that money.
You never
He
you,
stayed,
you never seen him showcasing a lot of cars and houses.
but he stayed with Tom Brady when he came to Tampa Bay.
Time out. Yeah, he did stay. Do you even have an Instagram, Polo Joe? Instagram. Don't move when you talk because your volume go out. Just stay still. Do you have an Instagram? Do you have an Instagram?
I have Instagram. You said don't move.
All right.
Get off my boy. Hey, get off my boy.
What's the point you're trying to make? Okay, I got Instagram.
Doing?
So if I didn't have
Okay,
Instagram,
so you could see what people flash their cars and stuff. I just didn't know you were connected in these social media streets. Ghost Dad, do you got Instagram?
Hell yeah, I got Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got Twitter too. I ain't on Twitter too much, but I got Instagram.
Showing off. All right, so we don't really think. I don't think like DSPN said. I don't really think he tapped out like that.
Yeah, that was a good story, but some people actually do be tapped out. That's why
no
80% of the players in the league are broke.
Yeah.
Well, I got one person that isn't tapped out, and they wasn't tapped out when they was in middle school. They wouldn't have been tapped out in elementary. Bronny James. What do you all think the percentage? What would you get a percentage? Look, man, I wish I would organize like that guy. What do you all get a percentage of Bronny James playing with LeBron?
1,000%.
I mean, it's 1,000%.
I'll put it like this: LeBron James, he signed a new contract yet?
Nope.
He ain't signed the contract yet?
Nope.
He don't supposed to.
So you said he ain't supposed to?
Why would he do
not
that?
right, not right now. Yeah,
Is he going to be a free agent?
Why he don't? Don't he got an option?
in the opt out.
Don't he have a player option?
Yeah, that's what he got.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fall to the second round, and the Lakers will move up to go get him.
Hey, so there we go. This man has a player option. So it's two things that's gonna happen. If Bronny James don't get drafted by the Lakers, he gonna get drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay.
And once he gets drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers,
He's going back home and retire at home.
Go back home.
Yeah, he had to wind up on the seat with his girlfriend, his wife. So yeah.
LeBron James done made the NBA a clown show anyway. Shoot, keep the clown show going.
Thanks.
Yeah. No doubt about it. They're gonna tune in.
I think they gonna play together, but this is the genes of LeBron, and I think this gonna happen. He go get drafted, and then LeBron go look at him the same way he looked at Lonzo Ball, and what's the other guy, Russell. And guess what he go do? He go trade him too. That's what he go do. He go draft his son to get traded. Still got the power. I still run this. So I want to know when Bronny go 0 for 5 if he go get traded. That's what I want to know. Because guess what? If I'm drafting him, as soon as LeBron signed that contract, He missed 1 3-pointer. He on the first thing going to the CBA or whatever the Euro League or whatever they got, minor league. Guess
The
what?
G League.
There you go. I'm gonna be like the Luda song. You officially been chopped and screwed. We got, hey, you under contract. That's all we know.
I think what's gonna happen is it's gonna get to the second round, and the Lakers gonna have their pick coming up, and a team like their worst nemesis, the Lakers' worst nemesis, like Boston, gonna trade up like 2 picks, and they're gonna draft LeBron and James, just to be some a-hole, just to make it interesting, and then they're gonna tell LeBron you can't come over here and play with it. That's what I think.
But, hey,
That's gangster. That's gangster right there.
Hey, we all got, I know at some point we told our kids that they're not as good as us in private. But what happens when you got to tell your kid in front of everybody you're not good enough? That's what I want to know. Is he going to trade him? Is he going to Russell Westbrook him? That's what I want to see. What's going to happen once? Right? What's going to happen once? Once all that happened, then what we do? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Up there, hey, I'm all for nepotism. I'm all for getting a job because of this. But don't pimp your son. That's all I'm trying to say. You get him, you get my son. I wouldn't want to play with my dad. Who did he?
And that's what I think gonna happen. I mean, I think he just he making a play. To get his son drafted.
What the song used to be? What's the song back in y'all day?
Dance, make him dance?
Nah, pimp hard. Pimp harder. Hey.
Well, in that case, you got your boy from Milwaukee, Giannis, his little brother, the third one.
Thanasis.
Yeah, he
garbage. Straight garbage.
He can beat you.
Hot garbage.
Go ahead, champ.
So
he can't beat me in a free throw contest.
He wouldn't have been in the league if it wasn't for his brother vouching for him, saying
yeah.
You need him on. So in that case, if you're able to do that, then LeBron is able to take one of them spots for his son, because it's 5 guys on the bench over there that be in them suits every game that be cheering over there that don't never get in the game. So he could always be one of them.
It's a gift and a curse. It's just a gift that my dad is a superstar, being labeled arguably the best player in the world, and all of these things. The curse is I'm the son trying to basically follow in his shoes, but make my own name. Because on one hand, you got him saying, "Oh well, I'm Bronny James. I ain't LeBron James Jr." He want to make a name for himself. He want to detach himself, but also need his dad at the same time.
Yeah, he needed his daddy. You saw his game. Hey, I go back to everybody talking about he shot 0 for 10 in a scrimmage game and everything he did, but they got to tell you the day before he was 2 for 8. They don't want to tell you that part. The man shot 6 for 18.
And he was a player of the game.
That's 40. He took 10 shots.
Most players don't even shoot at the combine. They don't even play at the combine. Most first round.
And to go back to what Triggerman Joe said last week. I only think he want to play basketball. He doing it for his daddy. He don't even want to play. He don't even want to play basketball.
Man, you got enough hot takes. You got enough hot takes out here in the internet streets that you don't have to repeat nothing that Joe said. And both of y'all was on there. I ain't had a chance to clip it. Both of y'all was on there saying the man didn't want to play basketball.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, that's what it is, man. That man ain't got no joy in his life from doing this. He's drained. He's going to be happy when it's all over with.
Be like Marcus Jordan.
If I gave
go marry Dwayne Wade White.
If I gave you $3 million to kickball, to be a kickball champion, you'll be grander.
Not with my dad, a billionaire.
It ain't about money, man. It ain't about money. It's about you want to blaze your own trail. You want to live your own life. But, all the pressure and the honors on him, you got the same name as your dad, and you can hoop a little bit.
Hey, man. Speaking of hoops,
a little bit.
The man was 6 for 18 and 2 for 8 from 3. Where I'm from, we call that hot garbage. I can do that. That's all we're saying.
Hey,
Sometimes it's put in perspective.
unpredictable. Unpredictable. He's consistent though. If you look at his little
At 6
stats
and
in
18.
no, look at his stats in the combine. He was what? 4 points and whatever assists he had in college. Same thing. He's consistent with them 4
Now,
points and whatever
I can't-
assists he had. He's consistent.
I can say this right here in his LA pro day the other day. He had an excellent performance. Shoot drills, one-on-one, penetration dunk drill. He really showed out. And with that performance, I really think that he's gonna get drafted. I don't think it's gonna make the first round. I think he's gonna get in the second.
But this is what I want to know. And I'm not an NBA expert in all this. Every time he do drills, he's an expert. He looks great. And it's time to perform, he looks below average. What is he? And now, again, if I want an all scrimmage team, I'm going to get him. If I want an NBA player, no. The man looked good behind the thing with no pressure, no warm-ups, taking his time. Who was he playing against?
I got a question. This is hypothetical, but we have seen it happen. If Bronny grows 5 inches, is he first round talent?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Is
I
he
think
No,
Diddy. No Diddy. Hey, no Diddy.
you got first round
Nope.
potential. You know, potential is very.
That's how first round is.
If Bronny grow 5 inches,
Well,
it's crazy.
And how about we say this?
Pause. No Diddy.
Hey, we always say Michael Jordan's son wasn't that good. Look, he only averaged 9 points. That's all we heard about Marcus Jordan. All of a sudden, he did better than Bronny. Now we trying to justify 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. We call that G League where I'm from.
I hope this is the last time we talk about Bronny James.
I feel bad for the kid, man.
To draft that when he get drafted.
Yeah, after we get through talking about Bronny James, you got another James coming through. Y'all might like him better, maybe because he wears glasses or something. I don't know.
And he's better. And he's averaging more than 4, 2, and 2. The man peaked in
And
high
he's
school at
taller.
13 points.
Y'all act like
The
some
Paul
girls.
Brunson point guard did better than
Y'all
that.
act like some girls. He's taller and he looks like his mom. And all
He's
that.
more athletic.
And then another thing, to really put things in perspective, he probably needs to take a break from basketball. He had a heart attack. That's nothing to sneeze at and take lightly. Maybe he need a full year to recover from whatever that situation was. So basketball is not the most important thing. Your health is your greatest wealth, and they're not hurting for money. So why put this pressure on your kid to be something that he really don't want to be?
Facts, because your health
Look
is
at the
your
dude.
wealth.
Look at the dude interviews. There's no excitement. There's no rage.
And you want him to quit basketball? The man just went through that, and he back on the basketball court trying to get drafted. And you say he don't care for the game, man. Stop talking.
Pressure make you do
He needed to
stupid
get a couple
stuff,
more
man.
points. In the real
He's still a kid.
Yeah, that
Kid do
yeah,
make
that
stupid choices
pressure
all
makes
the
you do a
time,
lot of
man.
things
Come
you
on,
don't
man.
want to do.
The what?
The pressure
What you
makes you
said?
do a lot of things you don't want to do.
Pressure from what?
There's pressure.
Make
Like,
you
I was
do a
pressured
lot
by
of
the coach.
things you don't want to do.
No, that man just said his
Normal,
drinking
even in a
budget
normal
increased.
family, your granddaddy was a doctor. I'm a doctor. You're gonna be a doctor. But Dad, I hate blood. I don't want to be a doctor.
Man, why would you think the man not want to play basketball, bro?
Well, how about I got a better question?
Look at his energy.
How
man.
did y'all
Look
think
at
he was an NBA player averaging 4, 2, and 2?
Well, hey, compared to all the hate y'all giving, America, 36% of betting America
If
is
he was
betting
anybody else's son, he wouldn't be a topic.
True.
Hey, what's the
Garbage.
Facts.
Garbage.
JD
Facts.
JD Davidson had better high school stats, better college stats, and he in the G League.
How much? Hey, how much?
Bobby Brown was a big name, but he was always thought as Whitney Houston's husband.
Man, you crazy.
Random shit. Random shit.
The Dr.
You a
Bill.
wild and
Random
crazy
shit.
kid. Shout out to the
What's the
Asian
money
baby.
now?
Random
What's the money
shit.
You a wild and crazy kid, dude.
Okay,
Listen,
man. I speak
you
facts.
made me forget what I'm finna say. All right,
I ain't
Michael
make you do
Jordan,
that.
did we boost them up?
No.
Do we? I mean, that's what I'm saying. You talking about every name?
We wasn't in the media
That's
era.
a different
Man,
time.
it wasn't that long
When you
ago.
got-
Help him out, D.
But-
Help him out. He don't
Hey.
know no better.
They
Hey,
didn't have cell phones back then.
hey, but here's the difference. We never heard Michael Jordan say, "Draft my son, I'm gonna come play." Either.
Facebook wasn't even around
Man,
when
you
Michael
crazy.
Jordan's son was in college.
No,
Man,
Facebook was around when I was in college. Now,
Michael Jordan's son got Laura Pippen. That ain't no bigger.
and
Pippen
that
in
would
the
put his
world.
name on the map.
At least he used somebody else's last name.
Well,
Back
the
then,
point
light skin.
is, we trying to get the first time a son and father combination in India. That's trying to get to his status for him to be the GOAT over Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
And he gonna be the first one.
If he can
trade
establish that and put that on his shelf along with that trophy they won, in-season trophy, he can add them two trophies together. He may have a chance. He may think about having a chance at being better than Michael Jordan, which we know is not going to be the case. But in his,
Don't speak for everybody.
Shout out to everybody that's in our Facebook group that done had Facebook since 2012. Come on, man. Marcus Jordan played from 2009 in Central Florida to 2012.
Let's keep it.
Come
even.
on, man.
That's when Facebook came out, right?
No.
The emphasis stage. Come on, man.
Facebook was out before I got married.
You couldn't even get no likes and Insta and all that stuff back then.
You know what I mean?
Nobody kept up with all that
I'm
stuff.
saying, I'm not saying
When did followers come out?
I'm saying
when it went live.
When did followers come out?
2012, dude.
No, it was just.
All right.
It was
How about this, Joe?
2006.
We'll keep it consistent. Do we think right now LeBron James
Facebook came
retired?
out 2006.
He's 48 years old. Do you really think he could pump his son up to get drafted?
I was in college when Facebook came
See, the
out.
caveat is
I know.
you get his son,
40.
you get LeBron James. Michael Jordan was 50.
Yeah, you stayed in college a long time, cuz.
I graduated in 02, bro.
When did all these likes and followers?
You had to have a college email to be on Facebook. So grandpa and them that's talking about they got Instagram and all that, they could do that, but on Facebook,
No, that's Facebook.
No, I think we're trying to say is they didn't have followers.
Is Champ over there trying to Google to mark me down?
We found out that Facebook Live came out 2015.
Y'all didn't watch the movie?
No, see, that's the point. The movie. The next topic. Come on.
I
we
mean,
ain't got no
sometimes
time.
we have to have.
I ain't got no time to cook you.
Yeah, because you already been
Listen,
cooked.
look, like I was starting to say before I was rudely interrupted. Y'all is a
Graduated from
hostile.
college. Ignored me
more
3 times.
Y'all got some hostile more
Graduated
than
from college.
what college you went to? You asked about everybody else.
College, baby.
Miles
Yeah.
College.
South
Like,
College.
Oh.
Hey,
Shout out to South College.
draft my son, you get me. I wouldn't even want it. I'd be like, I'd tell my dad, get out my face.
That work in the
That
military.
sounds like a pimp and a prostitute.
That's what Pimp C said. If you ain't pimp, then you ain't.
What up?
None.
Listen, like I started to say, 36% of betting America believes that LeBron James II will be the first pick by the Atlanta Hawks.
And I would love to go ahead and find
No.
him
They
and bet
don't.
against him.
They don't believe it. It's just a good payout.
They must be 15
Yeah,
and younger.
It's a risk worth taking.
Ain't none of the bets over
And
100.
90% of children think that's a Santa Claus.
First of all, you would not come on this show and say anything otherwise, brother.
We're just trying to say.
So you can get your bean pie and you can.
We're trying to keep it in perspective.
Bean pie. What the fuck?
What is
Channel
that?
for the chime in with something.
Listen,
Huh?
I thought you
all
were
right,
going to make a tape.
we done talking about Brandon. We gonna bring up Brandon no more till he drafted by the Hawks.
I just want to. How about this? We don't talk about him till he scored 10 points in one game.
Facts. Okay.
Bet. That's a good deal.
And I don't mean just wide open.
And we ain't gonna talk about Ezekiel Elliott till he get 100 yards in one game.
Bet he gonna have 12 to 1,500.
Man, you been. Hey, ladies, listen up, ladies. I know it's ladies that watch this program. Ladies, when you want to know a man finna lie to you, when he get that close to the camera like that, he's finna lie. Girl, I'ma do that. No, that's the lie. When you get right up on the camera like that, that's the lie. Come on, man. You were going crazy on the internet last week Look, he got close to the camera again.
Hey, let me tell you something. I'm taking all bets.
The long boy. Somebody else gonna have 3 jobs. Look, okay, we gonna talk about Kyrie Irving, the resurgence of Kyrie Irving, and we'll talk about his arch nemesis, Stephen A. Smith. DSPN, what you got?
My question is, I know we live in a moment for a lot of things, but where did Kyrie ever go? Like, I know
That's
y'all
right.
wanted,
That's right.
y'all
He
wanted to
ain't
paint,
went nowhere.
y'all wanted to paint the man as a villain. Y'all wanted to paint the man as disruptive. Y'all wanted to paint the man all these things, and only thing he did was share stuff that was already out there, say things that was already been said, and go to work and play basketball and cook a few players. That's all he did.
I don't know. I'm gonna push back just a little bit, because when you take off a week or two to go to your sister's wedding, I'm not saying you shouldn't go to the day of the wedding. When you're taking off games, because I still say this, I'm a paying customer and I want to see Kyrie. And just like the comedy show, if I'm coming to see Cat Williams or Kevin Hart, if they don't show up, there's 4 before them. But if they don't show up, I get some of my money back. So when Kyrie don't play, I want a refund.
Do you get a sick day at work?
Do I?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Do you get vacation time at work?
Yes, we do. But when I miss 2 weeks and they see me on Facebook, know what they say? What kind of teacher is he? If you're a trash man and you on vacation, my trash can filling up for 2 weeks, I'm gonna say, what kind of trash man are you?
Hey, shout out to the how many vacation days we get on there? How many vacation days?
Bronco Nation, it took 10. Max Kellerman. Right? I'm gonna say this again, Trigger Man Joe. I don't want Kyrie to be the Harlem Globetrotters. I don't want him to tell me a joke. Don't sing the Star Spangled Banner. I want to see you do your job and play basketball.
And one thing I want to say is, Stephen A. said, man, I wouldn't pay him a dime and da this, and he's disruptive. He's not a good teammate, and blase. Guess what? Kyrie had 4 teams lining up to still pay him. So therefore, Stephen A., I'm glad you're not a coach. I'm glad you're not a GM, and I'm glad you don't make basketball decisions for no NBA organization. Because therefore, what you said is hate, bias, and I guess you just wanted to puff your chest out. You got to dance for the people that pay you sometime.
For what he making, I'll sell Kyrie out every day of the week. My mama upstairs, I'll rat on her for that money he making. I'll get out of jail.
I think when you talking about
Come on in.
Resurgence. I think at one point he was in the news every other week, seemed like he was refusing to take the COVID shot.
I want to take it
easy. He was promoting flat Earth theory. He shared that link out with the autism film, and shortly after that, he quieted down and they traded. So once that happened, he kind of flew under the radar. Nobody really paid no attention to him. And then all of a sudden, y'all hero, Ant-Man, called him out. And that's what the resurgence comes from right there.
But
now he's back in the spotlight.
I will say this quote. I'm gonna just say this just because we're in this moment. When people don't like you and you're not the most liked person on earth,
my son,
you might be a little smart. You might be smarter than those people. You might be tapped into something that the people that don't like you are tapped into.
But you know what? I think Stephen A. was a little bit too harsh. I don't disagree with him. I just think he went a little bit too roguish on him. My only problem with Stephen A. is if you go tear the man down, which I think to a certain extent, I think he went too far. If you go tear the man down, when you see him, don't leave the studio. You talk to him and say, hey, you showed me differently. And I just think Kyrie put his big boy pass on and showed Stephen A. in the world who he really is.
And they said Stephen A. Post game reporters here, and Stephen A. said,
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you.
he didn't care. Where was Stephen A. Y'all?
With Molly.
Allegedly.
All right. I don't know. I think some stuff, and I'm know who I blame for Kyrie actions before I get started? LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Because it's not just him. I have a problem with all of them load management. You can take off. Just give me a heads up so I keep my money. See, we don't get paid by the consumer daily to come watch us do our job. Right? When we got our veterans and our military people, we don't pay them directly to go see what they do. When people in the classroom, we don't pay the teachers directly. They're not getting paid based on what they do because we're watching and we're great and do we want to watch it. But we're paying hard-earned money to watch you play. We want to see you play. I'm not saying he had to take the COVID shot, but I think also you got to realize that, hey, some stuff like with the whole thing with the New Jersey Nets, I think he was misinformed about what he posted. I only criticized him a little bit because they're saying, hey, you offended a group of people and let's apologize, and he refused. Now my thing is, I don't think he had no intent, but I also think he should apologize because to me, I used to be stubborn, but here's the thing, I apologize. Okay, we move on with our life. Sometimes just apologize. You know, hey, admit fault, you was misinformed. And let's go out there and play basketball.
Stand for
I think
300 million.
Kyrie is brilliant. His IQ he's considered to be one of the smartest people on the planet. And the Brooklyn Nets have shown history that they are not a well-run organization. They gave up a boatload to get Garnett and Pierce on that team. What's the light-skinned dude from Philadelphia who's a bum? They traded for him. Even though Kyrie was playing with his best friend KD, he knew, and as a player, as a superstar player, you have the power out of a messed up situation. So he used that power to get up out of the Brooklyn Nets organization. So since he left Brooklyn, he's been a model citizen. You can't tell me nothing he's said out of the ordinary or walking on water or whatnot. But Stephen A. is a company man. He's an Uncle Tom. He's the worst type of brother. I remember when Kyrie was in Brooklyn. Is Kyrie worth the drama? No, he's not worth the drama. Kyrie should retire today. Play basketball. He said all manner of stuff. Instead of being a man, I apologize. I was wrong. He gonna duck interviews. He's not a real man. You're a coward, man. Tell Stephen A. to go play with Diddy them.
Do you know how many things
No
Stephen A.
Diddy.
How you gonna say something? What are you chopping wood back there? It sound crazy in your background, home.
I'm sorry, man. I'm on the grill, man. I'm on the grill, man. I'm sorry.
Is you cleaning it?
I don't know. I think that Stephen A. should. I agree. He should have faced him like a man and said, "Hey,
that's what men do, man. I messed up. I was wrong."
And we all did things that we wish we could take back when we were younger. And I think Kyrie made some mistakes, but I also say the sign of a true man is that he's overcoming his mistakes. And I think that's the difference where Stephen A. could have said, I think, except for the personal attacks, I think the things that Stephen A. Smith was saying was accurate, except for his personal attacks. Like, he shouldn't play basketball. That was personal.
And also, him being on the TNT crew, Shaq said a lot of crazy stuff about him. He was a straight professional, answered all the questions, played it cool. But deep down inside, it had to be burning him. Barkley said what he said. Shaq said what he said.
Yeah, I just think that he matured and he said, you know what? I have done these things, but I'm at a different stage in my life and let me change, right? I think we've all been there. And I know we talk about fantasy football, some of the stuff I used to do to trigger people. And I said, what was I doing? So I just think it's maturity and growth. All right. And I think that, if he could change what he did, I think today he would say he would, but he was in the moment. Stephen A. Smith should also the way he tore him down, and because I do believe when you tear a person down, you should pick him up the same way. And he should, at that moment, should have said, "Hey, I'm proud of you. Everything I said, you know what? You showed me you're a better man." And I think it'd have been more respected.
Hey, show me one teammate that has said something bad or negative about Kyrie Irving.
Show me one person in the fantasy football told me something bad about Joe. Oh, my bad. Easy E.
Hey, how much did you give back to South College, Mr. Trigger Man?
How much I give back? What that mean?
How much you donate to the University of South College? Zero. Stephen A. Smith
I didn't
has
graduate.
donated over $1 million to Winston-Salem. He has broadcast HBCU all across the world. And you call him
And we don't
I
care.
don't respect him, man. I got
Hey,
Stephen
We don't
F.
care.
I blame LeBron James.
You fill in the blank with the F.
That's why they doing it.
LeBron James hate today is brought to you by Sprite and
Bronny James in his 4 points.
Bill Gates donate millions of dollars. So what you saying?
I'm just saying you said he'll sell out and he don't like some rhetoric you said about Stephen A.
Come on, man.
I just think that hey, you know what? And I also think it should have been a little growth and maturity on Stephen A. to say, hey, I did call you out, but you stepped up to the plate. And I respect the fact that you showed me better than you can tell me. And that's what Kyrie's doing.
Do you two agree?
You remember when he said out of bounds stuff to Ryan Clark, and Ryan Clark didn't bow down to him. And he always tried to play like he's some tough guy. I know some stuff on you. Don't make me do this. Man, get out of here.
Ryan Clark said something about Tua, and Tua didn't bow down to Ryan Clark neither.
And that's fine.
Tua garbage.
Whoa.
I'm saying, all right. So y'all said Stephen A. should have.
He should have faced the music.
Do y'all believe that? Joe and Clutch, Domino.
What
happened?
Do we believe what? Believe what?
Man, put him on a charger. That Stephen A. should have faced the music and came to the episode.
Question: all real men? Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah,
okay,
he should have.
Y'all done said some crazy stuff that I'm gonna run on these internet streets and make sure you show up.
Run it. When
it happens, you get on that camera.
I'm 10 toes down on all that, man. Stephen A. is the worst.
Put some blue magic in that gray beard, and you show up shining.
I hope some type of way it touch him what we're saying, because it need to be touched.
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
Because he was a coward for not going to the interview, the post-game interview.
Hey, can I talk about the Kyrie show, a possible NBA matchup, or just wait till later? Because I'm gonna say this. I said earlier, I like the Boston Celtics. I've always been a Celtics fan. You know.
All right, now we're headed to our playoff recap.
Segue.
All right. So I hope the Dallas Mavericks win it all, and here is why. I'm getting tired of this narrative. Look what happened. What they do when they leave LeBron. Look what happened. First of all, everybody's not a champion. When you look at it, the NBA been around for 75 years with a bunch of repeats. I think Boston got 17, the Lakers got 17, the Bulls. Already half the championships are gone. So when they say the championship, but when Kyrie wins this year, I don't want to hear talking about what they did without LeBron. First of all, D Wade was a champion before LeBron won. We never said that about LeBron when he melted against Dallas against Jason Terry. He doing a jet on him. Boy, see, man, that man 6'1" doing a jet on you. The same way they go do on Bronny when they dunk on him. I'll come all knees in his neck. So I hope he win because, first of all, for some reason, when we talk about championships, we say Jordan got more than LeBron. They say it doesn't matter, but now they're comparing LeBron to everybody today and say, did they win without LeBron? Now, so what? LeBron had AD, Westbrook, Melo, Kyrie, Love, Bosh, Wade, Ray Allen. I mean, everybody can't get the whole dream team. So my thing is, I think Kyrie averaged 26, 5, and 5 since he left LeBron, a full-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA player. The other 3 years, he just didn't finish the games, and we just wrote the man off as if he was just like fell off the. We wrote Kyrie Irving as if he was at USC averaging 4, 2, and 2. That's what we really did. You know, so to me, I don't know. I just think that in this recap, I'm rooting for Kyrie to win it all, so I can get on my Facebook post and say, "All right, he won without LeBron James, without having AD. He got to recruit a dream team."
Did he pick Boston when we was picking in the early?
Oh.
I mean, did he pick Dallas? Did he pick Kyrie?
I don't think
first of all, I
anybody picked Dallas.
All right, then. So, well, I don't care what you pick now.
Man, that was I went on a whim to pick something different.
Oh, okay.
I know who I picked, and they both lost in the first round.
Okay, let me talk to somebody that's smart. People champ.
I don't pick was obvious.
Hey, first of all, I want to bring up a topic from last week.
Time out. I'm sorry, I'm in the You don't pick what's obvious.
I said I don't.
Oh, so when you're in New Orleans in a bar, fellas, pick the obvious. Pick the obvious that she's a woman. Because my man right here said he don't pick what's obvious.
I always pick winners. I go against the grain, just like you just keep on hoping that the Falcons go win it all. So if you, ladies, if you never won a ring, then you Falcons fan. They ain't getting one no time soon.
What you got? What you got, champ?
I wanted to piggyback off a topic y'all had last week. Everybody was selecting who they thought would be the face of the NBA last week. Mm-hmm. And out of all the selections I heard, I ain't heard nobody say Jason Tatum. All I was hearing
Lord.
Lord. There he
that's
go.
all I was hearing.
There he go. There he go.
Ant-Man ain't even in shape. Ant-Man running around the court telling folks he can't keep up. He tired. How you gonna put that man at the face of the NBA? And he ain't in shape.
LeBron said it too when against.
All I'm gonna say
Spurs.
is to piggyback because I wasn't here last week to put my point in on that topic. Tatum for president, Brown for vice president. Get your points right. Now let's move on to the question at hand. NBA recap.
Hold on, did Joe want to say something about that?
Oh, okay.
All that is a old bitter Celtics fan trying to give his boy some love, and I respect him for that. But ain't nobody gonna make no face of the league. Anybody with no great, and I respect him. He got a lot of game, but he caught up in being a fan. You know what I'm saying? So he's just totally biased to the Celtics. But
you know what's wrong with Tatum? He reminds me of the younger days of LeBron. He don't even realize who he is. He hasn't even woke up and said, I am him. It's like he's still trying to be like, I'm with them instead of saying, I am him. And when he realizes and he gets that Mamba mentality or that Jordan mentality or just a killer instinct, that's when he go take off. LeBron didn't understand it until he had to go play with D. Wade and Pat Riley. He had to learn from them. But Tatum just has to go out and just say, I am him. I'm 6'10". I can dribble left or right-handed. I can shoot left or right-handed. I can shoot from anywhere on the court, and there's nothing you can do about it. Until he gets that mindset, he won't.
He must go change his skin tone.
It's gonna have this,
When has a light skin been in the face of the league? Name one.
Hey, we ain't got no fans on this.
What did it?
What the heck? I had to pause on that one.
Man, we're wrong time, man. It's your fault, man. Every week he come on here with some sounds and stuff, man. No, you.
Don't catch his own.
What is this? What he taking communion? I ain't never heard nothing. Oh man, we're on your fault, man.
He ain't got no mute button.
Hey, they ain't no damn barbecue.
Wow.
Mediator, you ain't got no way to mute that. You ain't got control of the board.
Man, but look.
What the?
God.
Hey, I lost my train of thought. I can't do all that while I hear a man doing that.
Mediator, that's crazy.
Hey, man, what's wrong?
That's wild. Mediator. I'm producer, brother.
I don't know. Speaking of producing, what the hell he producing with that?
I don't know. He ain't he the mediator. Your homeboy the mediator.
I hope he washed his hand for 30 seconds. Thoroughly. Good Lord.
Let's get back to the other take. He got off track with that
He must be lactose intolerant.
Now you know for the next 30 minutes he's gonna be talking to this thing he's talking on air.
I don't, you know, I think we just.
Wait, man.
Speaking of Jason Tatum and the face of the NBA,
It sounded like that man on gargling peanut.
who was the face of that goddamn noise? Hey, he must think he was at Desert Storm. He just took a squat.
In the last 2 weeks, your man he burnt, pooed, peed on camera. Now he just gargled some, man. Come on.
Or getting gargled. I'm gonna give him the benefit. He getting gargled.
Yeah, nigga, head, water, engine running.
Man, any other playoff recap, man, this man is wild, bro, down there in
Call that
Florida.
man Paul Pierce. We live, live, pod.
Hey, face of the NBA, he could be the face of the Pens because he marketing that stuff. He got no diaper on or something. What the?
Well, I know Boston, in order for them to have a shot at the championship, they need Porzingis to come back and don't be a shell of himself when he do come back. So getting this sweep of the Pacers would be pivotal for them trying to get that NBA ring, NBA crown, the Larry O'Brien Trophy. I think that's still the name of it. But
I agree with that.
I still stand with Minnesota, but there's the very, very long road, dark nights with that. But when you look at the moves Dallas made at the free agent, not the free agent, but at the
Trade deadline.
thank you, sir. Went brain dead. PJ Washington and Gafford, incredible for their team. And they keep running the same alley-oop plays, and Minnesota cannot stop it. And then Rudy Gobert, defensive player of the year. I would bench that dude, start Nas Reed, and it'll be a totally different playoff scheme or whatnot. But
Who'd you bench, Joe?
Rudy Gobert, whatever name. I don't even know how you pronounce it. Like Garbage, Rudy Garbage. But,
Hey, yo, they were calling that man Julie Gobert on the radio Friday.
Really, Luka is the best player in the league, and I ain't saying that now. But you know, Joker been getting the MVPs, but Luka is the best player, and the dude got 2 bad knees, a bad back, and still clowning. The dude's just different, man. Ever since he's 16 years old, he's been a man against men as a young boy. But whoever faces Boston, if Porzingis is not where he needs to be, the West is going to be wild. They're going to be hosting the trophy at the end of the road.
I will say I agree. Celtics do need Porzingis. No matter which team comes out the West, they
no
need
doubt.
him. No matter which one they play.
The trend running thin on Horford time. He's been playing outstanding.
Yeah.
It's been a trend that we have been seeing in the past playoffs. In the playoffs, which Celtic has been the best player on the team? In the playoffs.
We have a complete team. Complete team.
Jalen Brown has been the best Celtic. Jalen Brown has been the best Celtic in the playoffs every year. So,
and they don't win it all. So,
because they don't got to step up.
Because who's supposed to be the best player on the team don't show up.
Okay.
So, I said that to say Boston will win in 5. Boston will win in 5. Pacers. Boston will win this round in 5.
Man, we finna beat the brakes off these cats tomorrow.
And Dallas will win in 6. And I got Dallas hosting the trophy at the end.
And I don't know if y'all heard it at the end of the game the other night. Van Gundy said Dallas has the best backcourt in the history of the game.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, and I'm finna put this on record.
History of what?
Yeah, that's about it.
I'm finna put this out there.
You repeat
I want to see if anyone contests it.
Shout out to Eazy-E making himself a god.
I want to say Kyrie Irving is the best player in history coming downhill. Name one better.
MJ.
What you mean coming downhill?
Coming downhill at you full speed to get a bucket.
I'm talking about his peak. After his peak, what are you, man?
I think Kyrie never in it too.
Giannis?
He nasty.
Man, Kyrie is the best player coming downhill to get a bucket. Who's better? And I'm talking about LeBron coming down here. Yeah,
Giannis.
LeBron gonna run somebody over. That's a charge. That's easy. He ain't got no moves. Giannis, step in front of him. That's a charge. Kyrie, you can't step in front of him, shift to the left, shift to the right. He's still getting the layup.
You're a ballet dancer. You're a ballet dancer with that thing.
Man, I know.
Poetry in motion.
Man, y'all just seen what Kyrie did to the Clippers. You had Kawhi, Paul George, and Zubac. All three of their hands is in that man's face, and that man floated in the air, waiting on y'all.
The Clippers are garbage. That's
Who are you?
You are garbage. Everything that you like
is garbage.
You are Jalen, garbage. Cowboys ain't won nothing in 20 years. Y'all
almost 30 years.
How many playoff games have y'all won in the last 20 years? Before you call somebody garbage.
We're gonna stick
We
to
talking about
basketball.
NBA. Now we on football. What we doing?
I'm talking about
What we
Cowboys.
doing? What we doing?
I'm talking about the Cowboys. You want to come on and call somebody else garbage?
Hey, let's Champ. I want to hear what Champ had to say because he didn't get. I did interrupt him a little bit on the face of the NBA with Tatum.
Not.
Lord,
If he win a championship, who is the face of the NBA?
Luka.
it won't be him.
If Tatum
Win or lose.
It won't be him.
why Luka had
Unless he had one of the greatest finals ever.
He don't want it.
Tatum has not been the best player on the Celtics.
You don't have to be the best player.
How you gonna be the face of the league and you ain't even the best player on your team?
How you gonna have his 4 points and you gonna be a first round pick?
You're not even the face of your team in the playoffs.
The other night in clutch time, he didn't even want the ball. He's standing over in a
Who
corner.
was the pass face of the NBA?
Currently, it is LeBron. Currently, no. Matter of fact, it is Steph. Because me and my cousin had this discussion last week.
Your cousin
No, check. He said
we don't care.
Listen, this is how you prove who has the most national televised games, LeBron or Steph.
The Lakers on TV every night, man.
And that's your guess, right?
I'm saying the Lakers on TV.
Steph Curry has the most national televised games the last 3 years.
Babyface assassin.
I don't believe that.
You can look it up.
You talking about playoffs or something?
No. I'm talking about regular season. Who do they got on the TV?
Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments. Are the Lakers on TV more than the Warriors? Come on, man. And the Lakers suck.
You know who's gonna be the face of the league next year? Bronny James with them 4 points.
Chill out, man.
Number 2 pick. Number 1 pick. Hey, my son averaged in high school this year 9, 4, and 3, and he was talking about a scholarship, and that was real with him. You didn't do enough. Maybe LeBron should have the same conversation with Bronny. Maybe I should go to AUM and say, hey, you want me to teach you? Take my son. All this damn nepotism. But Kyrie a bad boy.
Man, I don't have LeBron name. Yeah.
The face of the league.
Right, what we talking about next, man?
The face of the league is still Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Because I ain't never hit nobody getting robbed of no Currys or no LeBrons, but they get robbed of Jordans.
Hey, don't come on here talking about what's next, Gargamel.
All I know is
Gargamel.
You can Google ESPN.
I'll be Gargamel.
Televised games by each team. The worst team was Oklahoma City, even though they had arguably the MVP on their team, and the most national televised games was Golden State Warriors with 41. The Lakers had 40.
The face of the league.
Man, this man sitting here talking
So you
about
said Steph Curry is the face of the league? That's what you're saying?
How can you name the face of the league? You're gonna put the person that's the face of the league on TV the most, and he has the most.
No, man.
Man, you crazy.
Sometimes.
Oh my God.
Them boys.
Where he finished in the MVP ranking this year, last year? Where he finished at?
How would you name the face of the league? Wouldn't you name the face of the league
but it gotta be more than just that,
on the TV the most?
I'm saying the man got the team. He got the A.
No,
he got the A place team.
Answer my question.
No, it's
Answer
a team. You got the team on there.
That's
bro.
part of the equation, but that's not the
DSPN, you didn't answer my question earlier.
This man got a team that's playing in the play for the play in the last 3 years, and they won game under Steph Curry and the Golden State, the championship Golden State Warriors. What are you talking about?
It was the Warriors then the Lakers.
And then they had
by one game.
It's been the last 3 years.
But the Lakers have been in AC. You talking about a championship team that
I
won?
said we not talking about record. No, we talking
I'm
about.
saying-
Hey,
talking about
cut his mic off. Cut his
talking
mic
about
off.
record. Stop talking about wins. We talking
I'm
about
saying-
the NBA names the face of the league, right?
I'm saying.
No, let's put this in simplest terms. This is 1 + 1.
he might be the one to make the most
1
marketable.
+ 1 = 2.
No, it don't. Bro.
If I make 41
It ain't.
million, if I make $41 million, you make 40. Who got more money?
If I do it doing something else,
If I got $41 million, you got $40 million. Who got more money?
if I do it doing
Stay off the weed.
if I do it doing the podcast and you got to
Depending on
drive
what
around
state you're in, they take the tax
weed.
out.
driving over doing it, it's different. What I'm saying is, it's easy to put Golden State on TV. They were the champions. I'm saying LeBron got a bottom feeder team on TV.
Oh, now you got a bottom feeder team. And
They
won
play for the
in-season
play-in
tournament.
every year.
And they won the in-season tournament. Now they a bottom
I'm
feeder
saying
team.
they play for the play-in every year, bro.
All I know is
What color is Steph Curry?
This is what's going on right now. LeBron, Steph, and KD. They the last 3 faces combined for the face of the NBA. Now, what's happening is they over the hill.
Okay.
So the NBA is trying to pass the torch, just like you're doing running. When you
Right,
run
like
the
they're doing Drake.
They're
You
trying to pass the torch. Now they're trying to give it to your boy with to do the pop out. What the name is?
Oh yeah,
Morant.
yeah.
They were trying to give it to Morant, but he fumbled the ball. Then they tried to give it to the guy from New Orleans, but he ate too many chicken wings. What the name is?
Zion Williams.
Right.
Zion.
So, up on deck is Tatum, Ant-Man,
Luka,
and the center from that they
Joker.
got put out, Joker. So one of them right there take the lead. That's who's gonna get it. One of these 4, or it may be a combination of 2 of them, 3 of them.
See, the Joker is about like with Tim.
First of
Duncan,
all,
he's not-
the disrespect for SGA, the disrespect that was just shown for
the man
SGA.
played 5 national televised games. He can't be the face of the league.
He's still young.
He played
Ant-Man
5.
actually still too young.
How many Minnesota played, bro?
They played 12. Did you
talk-
hear me say Ant-Man is the face of the league? No.
Who you said?
I'm saying he's going
we
to
talking
be.
we talking about next year and the year after that. That's what I'm saying.
I said this year.
I think
the face of the-
SGA got more pull than Luka in being the
Matter
face
of
of
fact,
the league.
The People's
Right.
Champ just said the 3 faces of the league, right? He said LeBron, KD, Steph, right?
Mhm.
Right? So if my theory is correct, those will be the 3 most televised games, correct? Right? It's cool. I don't care about no Cowboy fan. I'll meet him. Matter of fact.
Mute that, man. I said love him.
So we know that the 3 faces of the league is KD, Steph, and LeBron. Why does Steph have 41 national televised games? LeBron has 40. KD has 37. They are the top 3. So it got to make some sense.
And one of them,
Like I said, it's a part of the equation, but it's not.
Man, y'all making this too hard. That ain't nothing else a part of
To
the
you,
equation.
it makes sense.
If you the face of the league, you gonna be on the TV the most.
Do you understand what I'm saying about the team that he's making? That the team that he has.
Well, I blame LeBron because he created that team.
Saying,
All
that's
them
what I'm
trades.
saying. But look,
Who
you
faced
understand-
on the video game? Dude, they got a video game for the NBA?
The young boy, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you who the face of the league, and y'all don't want to hear this. It is still Michael Jeffrey
Man, come on,
Jordan,
man,
because
man.
everything that happens in the NBA, they go back to Michael Jordan. Is he the next Jordan? Is he the next Jordan? People still getting in line, cutting school to go buy Jordans. They don't cut school to go buy no Bryants.
Man, the Jordans 11s are still in the store.
No, they're not.
The Jordan 11 lows last year are still in the store.
Well, guess what? He
they
only
The
sold
lows-
it 25 times over.
The lows are in the store, but not the men's. No, the
No,
lows,
that
yeah.
Jordan don't sell like that no more, man.
Why you don't?
They go
Bullshit.
online. This
Hey,
came out
hey,
last
Chad,
week.
That's goof eyes.
Hey, we gonna clip that. Chat, eat him up. Talking about the Jordan still don't sell like that.
Jordan's still the
No.
face of everything they say is around Jordan. He gonna be the next Jordan, the next Jordan, the next Jordan. He's still listen. I listen to AI, and at the 75-year anniversary of the NBA players, he said he never saw so many great players in all of one. Not Cap, not LeBron, not Bird, not Magic. Even in LeBron hometown, Jordan got a standing ovation louder than LeBron.
Oh man, I'm
Jordan,
so tired of
because we're
hearing
still
about
trying to
LeBron and
find
Jordan,
the
man.
next Jordan. He's still the face.
Nobody looking for the next Jordan, bro.
Shit. Look, Draymond Green.
Until they make one, just like they made Jordan. I know y'all seen that video I sent y'all.
I don't think he made 37 points a game.
Oh,
I think he
whatever,
actually
man. I'm
redid
not
it.
talking about Jordan. Man, hey, I don't want to talk about basketball no more. The basketball fans, yeah.
We didn't make Jordan. They made that head clip for LeBron. That's what they made.
Listen, NCAA allowing. I only had to say it because I'm tired of talking about basketball and this nerd right here with the numbers and all this 45 degrees of the pyramid. Man, come on, man.
Hey, he DSPN. He supposed to have a number.
Trash
What
making
you
film
talking
on
about?
TV every week.
Well,
So
he
what?
created it. All these trades he do. Every year he want to trade.
Right.
You ain't got no cap.
NCAA allowing teams to pay players. Did we ever see this day coming? Anybody? Did what's the name? Trigger Man Joe. Back when you started in leather helmets and things of that nature, did you did you ever think was a day that college football players would be getting paid by the school?
They've been getting paid by the school. What you talking about? Ain't nothing new under the sun. Some $100 handshake, going to the dealership, picking out what car you want. They just making it official now. You know, they've been doing
Yeah, it's
that.
legal now. It's legal. Yeah.
Alabama been doing it under Saban.
They're like having a booking in your neighborhood. You're placing a bet, you know?
Next time start, I said Sicily, 1986. Like the Golden Girls. Listen,
So I really
we
have.
talking about above board school pay.
Hold on. Light skin. He wouldn't finish talking. Come on, man.
I'm telling him what to talk about.
Go ahead.
Not underhand and all that. You ain't seen no underhand.
Get somebody more qualified. You know, I still got the helmet from back in the day on. I really don't comprehend. I got CTE and all that. So,
but you know what? And I listened to Nick Saban, and basically he was saying the concept of college football has changed because they were trying to teach them core values and things like that. I agree with that, but I'm calling cap because the same core values that he's using to teach these young men how to become the next whatever, they still gave him $12 million to do it. So it's not like he was doing it from the generosity of his heart. It's not like he was a coach at Lanier working with some kids who parents don't have a lot of resources. You got to take them home. You got to feed them and things like that. So they were paying you hefty. I think those athletes should be paid. I think the NIL is getting kind of out of hand because I think it's taken away from kids actually earning it. Because a lot of times when you think about the pros, they actually go out and earn that big large sum. So to me, your scholarship is your rookie contract, so to speak. Now let's go produce and let's see what you do. And if you don't, then we kind of scale back. But to me, I think it's best that the schools pay them because now it's gonna stop somebody just going to the highest bidder. My thing is,
good. That's real good. You're right.
My thing is, go out there and perform. For example, I know the quarterback that Alabama had a couple years ago, the Heisman quarterback. At the time, I think he was the first millionaire NIL player. I had no problem with it because he performed the year before and he showed what he could do. You pay him, but now you got kids out of high school. It's just so much they got to work. They got to be focused. They got to worry about school. They free for the first time under the parents' roof. They got girls. They got all this other stuff. Sometimes football is last until they go to practice. They're not dedicated. So we're paying these guys large amounts of money before they get it, but pay them through the school and let them earn it. I think maybe it should be a cap every year. I'm not saying don't, but let's keep it at a cap. You get right now, You give me $3 million and I get it, I quit.
So I think you got on the wrong segue about the video game NCAA
We said it's
paying them.
That ain't a segue. That ain't a segue.
Pay them. I just think that it has to be within reason because now, if I'm not mistaken, the college football playoffs, which is finally expanded to 12, still doesn't have a network willing to sponsor the playoffs because they think that these kids are not going to play. So now, that's why a lot of these businesses, because these kids, they got $1 million budget with a 1,000 a year work ethic, and I think I'm all for paying them, but let them earn it. So just let them earn it.
What them thumbs up? Where they coming from?
I don't know. Hey, sometimes people you overpaying these kids. They haven't done anything. The young man, I think he played for the Rams. He was at TCU and Texas A&M and Ole Miss. He went to 3 schools in 4 years just collecting checks. And he was the best running back coming out of high school. I think he was an athlete. I don't even think he ran for 1,000 yards in 4 years total, but he got almost $5 million. I just think that he never had to earn it. And sometimes, earn it a little bit. Earn your stripes.
What you got, champ?
Well, I think it's going to be a lot of lawsuits. And the reason I think that, because they're not going to be able to distribute the money fairly among the schools and among the players that's supposed to get their name, image, and likeness out there. So once you start paying player A, B, and C a certain amount, and then you skip over player D and F, then that's when you're gonna have some lawsuits come in. So I think they're gonna try to get it together for next year, but I think it's gonna be a little longer than that because of the lawsuit aspiration of it, and they're not gonna be able to get all those things filled out in time.
Correct me if I'm wrong. They're getting money from the video game, right?
Yeah, we weren't talking about the video game. We're talking about where the schools will be paying the players now.
He know what you're talking about. He just asked you to answer the question.
No, I'm saying the video game.
They get $600.
Oh, we're back on the video game. No,
because they're all getting paid different amounts of money. They're not all getting the same amount.
Yes, they are. $600 in a copy of the game. Anyway, do you know? I mean, do you know what the school is paying, and that the Power 5 conferences are speaking on that?
EA Sports,
Enlighten
College
us.
Football 25 have ranked the schools into tiers. Tier 1 is Alabama, Ohio State, Clemson, Notre Dame, Oklahoma, Georgia, and so on, so on. But they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
I'm
11,
here to
12,
tell you right now.
LSU is not a
We
top.
don't care.
we don't care.
Oh, LSU. Sorry. Yes, and LSU. My apologies. But these are tier 1 schools. They're not getting the same amount.
Do you need white man paperwork? Lord have mercy.
They're not. That's why I said NCAA.
Oh, DSPN put me to sleep.
So who getting $600 a piece? Every player gets $600 a piece. What are you talking about, bro?
Okay. Well, for scholarship money prior to NIL.
Oh, DSPN put me.
Like at Alabama, they were getting $1,500 a month scholarship checks. But then at Clemson, I think they had the lowest of the top schools. They was getting maybe like $400-500. So it wasn't even balanced then. But then I look at McNeese State. When my cousin played there a couple of years ago, he was getting $600, but Alabama State didn't give nobody nothing. So it's really and truly on the revenue of the school they have to generate. That's why schools try to get their conferences in the Final Four, whatever, in the college playoff, because when one school makes it, everybody gets the wealth.
This man is here talking about what they getting paid for their license. They don't have nothing to do with the pay.
Can we switch topics?
Man, listen, do you know what you did on this show today? For you to be bossy, Your school, Florida State, y'all got any money to pay some players?
Of course we do.
They still paying Deion Sanders.
Well,
You could hold on,
Don't
champ.
believe that. Don't
Hold on,
believe
champ.
that.
Hold on, champ. Your team couldn't keep a player from going to Jackson State, so you need to worry about. Do you got what? So what?
What are you talking about?
Wait. Y'all couldn't keep
What
a
are you
player
talking
from going to
about?
Jackson State. I'm talking about Huntley,
Man,
the man on the
listen,
front of the game.
Deion
You want to know?
Sanders
You want to
go-
talk about who on the
listen,
front of the
wherever
game?
shut your mouth. Wherever Deion Sanders go, that recruit was gonna go.
Why didn't he go to Florida
your
State?
mouth.
Why didn't y'all get him as a coach?
Crazy.
Because Deion didn't want that.
Yes, he did.
Oh man, come on. Okay. Yeah. All
He
right.
did. He
All
wanted
right.
it, but he didn't want it.
All right.
I just know that.
Where do you live?
On
Where do you
Shadow's
live, Clutch?
podcast,
Clutch, where do you live?
everywhere.
Everywhere. You choose everywhere over Colorado, correct? Come on, man. With that. Come on.
I still say this, even with what D was saying, I don't know. I think people champ brought up a big question with the title. Was it Title IX? Yeah, I do know at certain schools they gave different scholarship checks. So if they can do it then, where some schools give 15, other ones give 11, it's just based on the budget. Kind of like I told the WNBA, you want a percentage of revenue sharing when you all have lost $10 million a year. There's no percentage to take. But now you're trying to hurt Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, taking away your profit.
Okay, we passed that.
I just wanted to bring that back.
Hey, fans of Set Your Lineup podcast, just look up the tiers and look at how the pay is distributed. I'll let y'all decide.
Hey, patrons of Set Your Lineup podcast, look up the $600 that every player that own the game gonna get plus the cap of the game. He's talking about the licensing and that what the school is. Man, first of all, the trash sites you're reading from.
Oh, I'll give you the real one then.
But I'm saying
I'll give you the real.
EA Sports will be paying colleges for college football 25 based on this. Paying colleges. I'm saying for their licensing, bro.
Yeah.
But that does not have anything to do with what EA Sports is paying them.
Gino.
I'm saying they're paying for the licensing. That's like
Gino.
What?
DSPN been getting cooked the whole episode.
I recognize.
Talk to somebody else.
You cooked them starting on. I don't know what's wrong with it. What's wrong
we looking up this?
What happened to that boy?
A number one pick, averaging 4.2
Quit talking to DSPN. Talk to somebody else. He been cooked already.
Jeffrey Jordan had 4.2
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
All right, let's talk about the. I ain't had no youth with me the other week when we wanted to talk about the college football video games coming out. Old man, you can go to sleep for a hot second. But are we excited? And did we see anything exciting that was exciting us for July 19th?
Just that it's coming back. It's been a long wait.
What, that's training camp?
No, that's the release date, man.
College football.
Been a long wait for
what?
NCAA.
Man, silly rabbit tricks are for kids.
I told them I
can't wait.
Yeah, me neither. I said I was going on a guy's trip. I was gonna bring the Xbox.
I just went and bought a PS5 again.
Yeah, we can do that too. And they said, "What the Xbox?" I'm like, all right. Listen, there's plenty of money to be made right now. The game looks great, and it's gonna provide a splash for the game of college football. So I can't wait.
There was something going around. What's the first play going on?
There's something going around.
They said NCAA is coming back, and just to get the jitters off, what's the first play you want to run?
My ex.
They say you might run
all streets.
All Diddy. Up the middle.
I think a QB option would be the first play I run.
Oh no!
Hey,
it's been a while. Triple option.
No,
Nebraska.
You ever wonder
I'm crossing tight ends on the first play.
You ever wonder why they
three.
Like college football never goes by the year before because like they got a whole new group coming and they can have somebody not as good that's actually good. Why don't they ever go back? Like use the players from that's gone.
We'll tap in with that subject. Our last topic is Jalen Hurts an elite quarterback. All I want a yes or no. Go.
I thought we had the 5 top quarterbacks too.
Listen, man, I'm starting it off. Hey, what's wrong with y'all?
It'll be the last topic if you're gonna blend that in, cuz.
Let me blend it in. The question was, is Jalen Hurts an elite quarterback?
No.
Let me do this.
No, he is not.
No, thank you. What you got, champ?
Yes.
What you got?
Yes.
I'll say yes.
The best quarterback Bama ever had in the NFL.
What about you, Joe? You want to talk so much? Talk.
Ain't no way that man. He ain't close to elite quarterback.
Hold on, stop.
I said yes or
Can I get
no.
mine in?
And you-
No,
Yeah,
no.
man.
Ace,
Coming to you.
Ace to the
What's
no.
wrong with the old boy today?
No.
What you think, Clutch? Is Jalen Hurts an elite quarterback?
Yes, he is.
Is he better than Tua?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
He's always been better than Tua.
Ain't nobody else. Okay.
What makes a quarterback elite?
Well, we ain't got no time. For that. I can't see that little red screen. And then you see that little thing that came up. Yeah.
How many years?
Champ, name your top 5 elite quarterbacks.
In the league right now, currently.
Yeah, we have to do that for
all you.
Patrick Mahomes, number 1. Lamar Jackson, number 2. Josh Allen, number 3. Joe Burrow, number 4. Jalen Hurts, number 5.
All right. See, that's how you do it, so I can clip it. Especially if you know you're gonna say something stupid. Please stop touching them. Huh?
Who
we
next?
can't get about it. D, what you got?
My top 5 elite quarterbacks. I got Pat Mahomes number 1, Lamar Jackson number 2, Joe Burrow number 3, Justin Herbert number 4, and then I round out with Josh Allen.
Okay. I guess I'll go. Go ahead, Clutch.
Oh, I got Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, CJ Stroud, and Josh Allen.
That was a shock on that one.
Man, everything he says a shocker ain't wrong.
I have Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, CJ Stroud, A-Rod.
All right.
He's not. He's an elite fantasy quarterback. He's not an elite quarterback.
Who?
Lamar Jackson?
Allen.
Oh, Josh Allen.
Not elite.
I'm gonna go with my list. I'm sorry. I got Josh. No, I can't even do that one. I got Patrick Mahomes. I got Josh Allen. I got Joe Burrow. I got Lamar Jackson. And I got Jalen Hurts.
So has Jalen Hurts been on everybody's
no.
So did he went on everybody's top 5?
No.
But y'all, everybody had him as a elite quarterback.
No.
What's up, you?
I said he was not an elite quarterback. What you talking about?
I don't think Justin Herbert is.
So why did the ones
Jalen Hurts ain't in my top 10. Right now is the backup quarterback we sent from Pittsburgh is outplaying him in camp. Elite. Just got to the team, learning the offense, and he run the offense better than Jalen Hurts.
I just want to read this little fan snippet. The question was, name a QB who will throw less than 25 touchdowns next season. Jalen Hurts, but he'll rush for 30, and the fans will only mention that he has 50 touchdowns and not talk about the ones that he threw.
Well, hey, don't we talk about dual threat running backs? They got a running catch. We got dual threat quarterbacks who can run it.
Okay. What elite quarterback you see start the season out 8-1 or 9-1? Game in the playoffs. Almost didn't make the playoffs.
Justin Herbert.
Nobody in the history of the NFL ever done.
Sunshine.
Them boys started out 9-1, and a lot of them games they won in that 9-1 was very close. Failed out with some calls, and
the defense gave up too many points. Well, how about this?
Find a way to win games.
We know.
He got beat by Baker Mayfield in the playoffs. He got beat by Baker Mayfield.
I'm about to commit a total blasphemy. I'm gonna say it.
Oh, say it. Say it.
Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. But if you look at his stats, he's been carried by somebody else because his stats don't look too good because he got outplayed at the quarterback position the last two Super Bowls.
Yeah, his stats are not that great.
Head to head by some of these quarterbacks in the playoffs. But we acknowledge that when
not
it's time to do his thing, he did it. So last year, Hurts was not the year before when they went to the Super Bowl. He still had an elite defense, but what happened was Philadelphia got rid of him. Hey, you can't keep on doing that.
We can't hear you. You're off the mic.
What I will tell you though is
we hadn't heard Geno top 5.
Hey,
he don't matter. He don't matter.
Yeah, he really don't matter. I want mine Lamar Jackson.
Number one?
No, not number one. I mean, I know we were doing in the order.
Oh, okay, go ahead, go carry on.
Oh, go ahead.
Lamar Jackson, Holmes. I can't put CJ Stroud or Jordan Love on there yet.
You an idiot.
Jalen Hurts. Joe Burrow is not a top 5 elite quarterback.
Man, you on crack. You on some serious track.
I don't think it's 5.
The Bengals had been to the playoff in like 20, 30 years, whatever it was. This man came in the league and led his team to the Super Bowl and beat Patrick Mahomes. He got a winning record against Patrick Mahomes. What are you talking about? This man ain't elite. He just been hurt the last couple of years, whatever.
In the league, stability. Like my man said, market.
The greatest ability is availability. Get out of here with that Spider-Man quote, man. Get out of here, man.
Get him, Joe. Get him, Trigger, man. Get him,
in effect, man. Come on, man. Joe Burrow. I mean, you can expect an X-Man to say something like that, but Joe Burrow? Come on, man.
Joe Burrow is not over Aaron Rodgers.
Come on, man.
What? You disagree? You disagree? Joe Burrow is over Aaron Rodgers?
Hell no, Aaron Rodgers over Joe Burrow.
In this stage of his career, if you picking quarterback, I'm picking Joe Burrow. But you still got to put respect on A-Rod's name because he got 2 MVPs in the last 4 or 5 years or whatever. The boy even got hurt last year or whatever. He can still play the game at a high level.
Hey,
put in the game right now.
How about this? A lot of y'all, I'm just going by the facts.
Joe Burrow, man.
A lot of y'all have Lamar up there, and respect to Lamar. No disrespect.
The MVP, go ahead.
Yeah, but the last 2 years, Jalen Hurts threw 45 touchdowns, and Lamar only threw 41. So
okay, who Jalen Hurts throwing the ball to, and who Lamar Jackson throwing the ball to?
Well, he didn't have nobody before that.
Who?
Jalen Hurts. He had Smitty was a rookie. He had nobody.
Hey, Trigger Man, unpredictable. What'd you say? What was those stats?
I was saying that Jalen Hurts the last 2 years threw 45 touchdowns. Lamar Jackson, the MVP, with much respect, threw 41. So when we saying the MVP, when he just showed me a stat said who won't throw for 25 touchdowns, the MVP of the league threw for 24.
Look at wide receivers. Look who we had.
Hey, let me propose this. Last year, Lamar Jackson, 24 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts, 23 touchdowns. So because of the touchdown scenario, does that make one better than the other?
He also threw for more
yards. You talking about touchdowns.
But what you can't do is put criteria on the topic. The topic was the 5 elite quarterbacks. It wasn't about who got the best receivers, who got the best offensive line. It's about who are the top 5 quarterbacks.
That's it.
Right.
You got to take the good with the bad on your team. Your team makeup has nothing to do with,
okay.
Yeah. 5.
But Lamar did less. He did more with less, right? Remember when they went into the 49ers, nobody gave him a chance to beat the 49ers, and they beat the brakes off the 49ers?
Exactly. Who did?
The Baltimore Ravens. And then look at Mahomes. His receivers led the league in drops. They thought there was no way they could even probably get into the playoffs. They went on to win the Super Bowl. 15.
The Super Bowl, like it was something else they can win. The Super Bowl.
And what we're saying is,
shut your
I
mouth.
think the discrediting, because you got to think they had a potential, quote unquote, Hall of Famer before he got there, and then before that, they had a Super Bowl winning quarterback in Philadelphia, and they didn't get the job done. Jalen Hurts came in, all of a sudden, we start saying they're the best team in the league. So we got to still give him credit because was the hot garbage quarterback they drafted.
Philadelphia playing one of the weakest divisions in football. They played the Cowboys twice, they played the Redskins twice, they played the Giants twice. They're undefeated in the division already.
No, but we're saying quarterback.
Hold on. The Cowboys are not a weak link. So don't start.
Hold up. Number one, Cowboys are trash. The Eagles have played the easiest schedule the last 2-3 years.
But they all.
I don't want to hear that.
Know what they got behind their name?
Listen,
Professionals.
Oh my God.
listen, I don't want to hear that. They have had the easiest schedule, and they have showed the easiest schedule. Cowboys, trash. Eagles ain't won shit either. Giants, we don't even talk about them. And the Redskins, they don't even know what they want to be called. The whole division is trash.
So you talking about what?
Hey, the division ain't finna win a championship in the next 20 years.
One thing?
Hey, how much you want to bet on that? I bet you in the next 3 years that the NFC East win a championship, a Super Bowl.
Who's the last 2 years? Who's been the great quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Ben Roethlisberger.
That man retired.
DSPN been getting cooked all day, but he got on here and flamed y'all.
Huh? He been retired 2 years.
So you just gonna go by the last 2 years?
I'm talking about when Jalen Hurts started. That's
He's
what I'm
been
talking
at 3. Been at 3.
Oh, Big Ben. And he was trash that year too. When we pull his numbers up, he's still throwing his linemen and blaming and Banquo Brown.
I'll take two.
Can I tell you how garbage that? I have much respect to that division with the Baltimore Ravens, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
With who?
I know the history of that
Who he
division.
went with?
All due respect. But that division is so garbage. The Cincinnati Bengals came out of nowhere and went to the Super Bowl. That ain't supposed to happen.
Did he win?
No. But you got the Cincinnati Bengals win?
Listen, just to credit Gino point, Burrow went to the Super Bowl, and what happened next?
GSP, shut up.
The division is hot garbage.
You've been getting cooked all show.
Joe Burrow got hurt.
Hot garbage.
Watch Burrow this year.
I just know the whole division that the Cowboys, Eagles, Commanders, and Giants are in.
All right,
hot.
Who the best team right now?
Derrick Henry will not finish the season because he's so old and beat up. He will not finish the season.
Who will win right now? If we say the Cowboys and the Ravens are the best team in that division, I mean the Philadelphia Eagles. If they're the best two in those divisions, who would win? The Cowboys?
Who said Philly is the best?
Well, who's the best? The Cowboys? You said
shit. It might be Washington.
You said Philly had an easy schedule. You had to be garbage.
They all got an easy schedule, but Washington might win the division next year.
So head to head, who's the best team? Let's say Philadelphia because they went to the Super Bowl recently. Okay, so you got Philly and Cincy. Who we got?
Cincy.
We got Baltimore and the Cowboys.
So you just gonna go on your Joe Burrow? You said Joe Burrow ain't gonna beat Philly?
They lost too much because they ain't got the running back.
No. It's not even June yet.
Clip that.
It's not even June yet, and the NFL got these guys.
What about the Falcons? What about the Falcons?
Look,
Man,
he think Matt Ryan.
the game finna come on.
He think Matt Ryan's still elite quarterback.
This man started talking about Matt Ryan.
He wanted to say Kirk Cousins in top 5, but we had barbecue him. He said that.
Look, clutch quote.
And the Ravens.
I got a quote.
Clutch's quote. We want to thank Champ for coming out.
Champ, shout out to the Champ.
Yeah, y'all might get used to seeing Champ, but we gotta go to the boardroom and discussions. But appreciate Champ for coming out. Appreciate Unpredictable for hosting us.
We appreciate Clutch for the bathroom humor.
Clutch quote. What you got, Clutch?
Hey, my quote is: always do your best. What you plant now will harvest later.